Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's John Brantley, and this is actually the third video from my YouTube series. I started a couple of weeks ago actually, and then I needed to take a little break. I told myself to commit to doing these videos every day, and then after the second one, I needed to take a break. It just happened to be around the time of the transition for the new president coming in, and there's just so much going on social media that I just needed to take a break from all that. And so now I'm back, and I'm going to get back into doing these videos on a daily basis. And I suppose since it's been such a long time, I should, and sorry about the glasses and the glare. I'll try to look like that. So I guess I should do like a recap or a reminder of like why I'm doing this video series. So this coming June, I will be 55 years old, and I just feel like, well, I know I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Back up a little bit more. So I had worked at a TV station for almost 20 years, and then it just burnt me out, and I quit. But I quit around the time that my mom's health took a turn for the worse, and at the time she was living in by herself, and she needed someone with her, take care of her and keep her company, and so I became that person. And then as time went on, she needed more and more assistance, more help, more, constant care. And so it got to the point where I wasn't able to work anymore. So I pretty much blew through what little savings I had, taking care of her. And then she passed away. And then I was supposed to inherit the house that I grew up in, that we were living in, but I'll probably save that story for another day. But basically, everything went in probate. Siblings knew that I was supposed to get the house, but then they decided to contest the will and all that kind of fun stuff. So I ended up losing the house, staying with friends now wherever I can. And, when I moved out of that house, I think I had like $2.97 to my name. So I spent all this time trying to like build myself back up. And it just, nothing ever really took. And I think for the most part, it's really my fault, because one of the reasons why I quit the TV station is because I got tired of working for somebody else. I got tired of all my, good ideas benefiting somebody else. And I wanted to work on my own business, and I wanted to do things my way. And in addition to working at the TV station, I mean, I've worked at restaurants, and I've done catering for a long time. So I know great customer service. I've done it for many, many years. And so I've always wanted to have my own business. I always wanted to do my own sort of retail store, whether it's brick and mortar or online. And I've been sort of doing it off and on. And I think the reason why that the business went kind of stagnant is because I was treating it more like a hobby and not like a real actual business. So sort of fast forward to now, after a series of things that happen, I find myself turning 55 in a couple of months and still facing financial hardship. Right now I'm in my artist loft. I'm renting out this place to so I can focus on my business. I needed a place where I can, make my wares and work on the actual business and grow it, work on the website, do some marketing and all that kind of stuff. So I needed that place. So I'm renting this loft right now for that specific reason. And so you'll probably see most of my videos from here, because I'm spending the majority of my time here. And I'm spending the majority of my time here because this is it. Like, this is my end all. I'm just going to take my glasses off because the glare. Um, I don't want the little reflection to bother you guys. So, um, so about 6 months ago, I started working at Amazon. I desperately needed a job, and they were hiring, and I started working at Amazon in a warehouse, and it was okay for a while. But after a few months, it started to wear me down, physically and mentally. I consider myself a hard worker, and it drives me crazy when other people are not working up to my level. And it's hard for me since, like I said, I've worked in retail and I've worked in restaurants and catering, and a lot of those places I did as a management, at a management level. So it's hard for me to see other people not working at my level, not hustling. Especially a lot of the people there were like, half my age, and they're not hustling and they're not working as hard as they should, or as hard as I felt they should. And it was driving me crazy. I try not to let it get to me, but it's hard for me to see when something needs to be done, it needs to be done quickly. And when I see people moving slow, it just drives me crazy. It's the manager in me, I guess. Um, so that was like the mental part that was driving me crazy. And physically, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of heavy lifting, constant moving. And for the most part, it didn't bother me. I didn't mind it. I mean, it really helped me to lose the much needed weight. Um, and so that was good. But I ended up injuring my shoulder, and the pain is so bad that I just couldn't do the job anymore. So um, about 3 weeks ago, I stopped working there. Um, and I stopped working there, not having another job as a backup. So when I say that this is it, like my business is it, this is it, this is what I have, and I'm putting all of my energy into it. I think I've experienced enough and learned enough to start applying those things to grow my business and make it a success. And part of why I'm doing this video is because I want to track my success, and I'm hoping I can grow like sort of a family of people who are on a similar boat or in a similar boat, or they're facing a challenge of their own, and hopefully we can help each other. I'm definitely going to start sharing all the things that I've learned and am learning, and hopefully that'll help you guys. And it's going to be from everything from um, what you need to do to start your own business, the paperwork you need to file, um, taxes, insurance, and all that kind of stuff. Because I'm sort of going through that right now, and so I'm happy to share whatever I can with you guys. And I also want to start talking about my finances, because I've never been really good with my finances. I don't consider myself an artist, but I kind of have that artist spirit where I just rather like make things and create things, and then when it comes to like contracts and numbers and all that kind of stuff, it just like I fall asleep on that. And it's I need to get better when it comes to my finances, and so I'll start sharing some of those things with you as well. Definitely going to start tying in more health related things. Like I said, working at Amazon, I ended up losing a lot of weight, but it's starting to come back. And I just need to start implementing better daily eating habits, getting back into working out. So I'll probably start sharing that as well. Um, Another thing, I'm basically just going to start sharing everything that's going on in my day-to-day life, everything from working out to my business, my finances. Um, I have 4 dogs that you'll see later on. They're all sleeping right now, so I don't want to bother them. But I have 4 dogs, and you'll see them from time to time. Their names are, well, I don't want to say their names because they'll end up waking up, and they'll jump all over. So I'll introduce them later. But I got 4 dogs, and they're always with me. They make me happy. And if you hear any noise, it's because there are other artists that work here. Like I said, I'm renting an artist loft, and this is like an artist community. So you have a lot of people who who are here just to primarily do their artwork, or they're here to turn their art passion into a business like I'm doing. And you have all kinds of people here. There's painters, there's musicians, there's even people here that do hairstylists here. Um, so all kinds of people who are really trying to turn their passion into a thriving business, and that's why I'm here as well. So with my business, like I said, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in the first two videos. Um, I have always had a passion for interior design, decorating. I had a brief stint in interior design, and then I tried to get into home staging. Um, didn't quite pan out, but I still have the passion for interior design. And I've always wanted to have like my own collection of like men's accessories, or like men's clothing and things like that. So my idea of my business is to have like a men's online shop, and I have it up and running now. And right now you can go there and you can see I have a line of uh, soy candles, scented soy candles, and most of the fragrances are sort of masculine. There's tobacco and vanilla. There's bourbon and apple. There's a citrus and all kinds. And I have some of my. Uh, I'm going towards a more masculine route, since I have like a men's watch collection and men's underwear collection. So I want to start going in that direction with the candles as well. Um, but I'm still going to hold on to a few of my candles that have always been my popular ones, like a banana nut bread. You should try the banana nut bread candle. It smells so amazing. And then I have a strawberries and cream that just smells like yummy Starburst. It's amazing. That one and my peach nectar, those three are probably my top three non like masculine geared fragrant candles that are really great sellers, and I'm going to hold on to those. God, they smell amazing. You really have to try it. So I'm working on fixing up my website and making it more pleasing to the customer. Like I just mentioned, I have a men's underwear collection. I have a men's watch collection. Small, but it's growing. This is one of the brands that are, or the style that I have. This is really cool because it's a stainless steel watch, and the face has kind of like a dual marriage between analog and digital. So you can have analog and digital. And the cool thing about that is, like, if you travel, you can have one set to wherever you mostly stay, like here in California. And then if you travel to the East Coast, you can have the other one, the digital, set to an East Coast time. So you have both times at all times. So not only that, it's just like really sporty looking, and you can take it, on the evening out for drinks, whatever. It's just really cool. It's a really great watch. So I have a watch collection. I also make things like the candles. I have my candle collection, my men's underwear collection, and another thing that I make, I started making resin dominoes. Resin dominoes, and those are becoming like a really great seller. And this is what they look like. It's kind of hard to see them, like how gorgeous they are on the camera. But I make the resin dominoes, and those are selling really well. And I do like resin coasters as well. And I really don't want to turn this into like a selling kind of video. I just want to give you an idea of like what I do. So when I'm talking about these things, you'll have an idea like, oh, okay, he's talking about his dominoes, or he's going on a pop-up event. And so you guys have an idea of what I'm doing. But I also do like coasters as well. And the cool thing with the dominoes and with the coasters is that it opened up a whole new market for me, because I also do bespoke dominoes and coasters. I do custom. So like, for example, the dominoes, I've had people request for wedding for the groomsmen and best man. They ordered several sets of dominoes, and it'll have like the best man's name, groomsman or best man on there, and then the wedding date. And then I don't have them here with me. I suppose I should, since I'm talking to you guys, but I'll definitely show you guys later. But like I said, this whole coasters and domino thing opened up a whole new market for me, because the coasters are also going with the theme of the wedding. The coasters are great for wedding favors, for the wedding reception. So you can have, like, the bride and groom's name, thank you for celebrating with us, sort of thing. And you can have it in the color scheme of the wedding. You put the date on there, thank you, friends and family, whatever the message that you want. You could put it on the coaster, and you put it, on the dining table as part of the decoration. And it's really, really gorgeous. It really goes with it. And it's a nice keepsake for your wedding guests. So those are the things that have opened up a different market for me, the whole wedding genre for me, um, with the coasters and with the dominoes. And I've been getting a lot of people ordering dominoes, like in their favorite sports colors, or favorite school colors. And on the with the dominoes, you can even put like your logo on here. So if you're doing like a business promotional sort of thing, the same thing with the coasters. You can put your business logo on the coasters, and they could be like a promotional item, something like that. So that's what I've been doing. Um, and I'll share more of these things. I started getting back into doing the pop-ups and the craft fairs, and so I'll share all the little tidbits that I've learned along the ways, in terms of like setting up um, the pop-up tents, and displaying, the tables and all that kind of stuff. Everything that I've learned and experienced so far, I'll be sure to share that with you guys. And if you guys have any tips or anything you want to share with me in terms of like pop-up events, displays, and things like that, please type it in there and share it with me. I really want this to be a community thing. I want us to share and learn and grow from each other. Um, so yeah, so I'm definitely, let's see, I think I've been talking for about 15, 16 minutes now. And I feel bad because all you're seeing is just a talking head, so there's not much going on. But I definitely want to start showing you like my process of like how I make the candles, how I do the orders, when I'm going. One of the things I'm excited about is doing networking events. I love doing the pop-up events, and I love doing networking events because it gets me out there in interacting with the people. And I love doing that. And that's something that I sorely, sorely missed when I was working at Amazon. When I worked at Amazon, I barely spoke at all. We'd work eight, sometimes 10 hours a day. And it's just like hard, grueling work. And I could literally go the entire day without talking to anybody if I just like focus on my work. And my work is basically just like lifting and moving boxes and transferring products from this end of the warehouse to that end of the warehouse, and it doesn't really require that much talking. So I realized after like 6 or 7 months of doing that my communication skills are really lacking now. And I realized that I didn't realize how much I had missed interacting with people when it comes to networking and the pop-up events. So I'm going to start sharing those. And one of the things that's sort of ironic about my love for the networking events and the socializing and the pop-up events is that I'm extremely shy sometimes, especially when it comes to meeting new people. So if you're one of those people who are shy or quiet around new people, hopefully we can encourage each other to like keep going and doing. Because there's been times in the past where I've talked myself out of doing a pop-up event or a network event because I just felt like I wasn't worthy enough or smart enough, and whatever the enough is, and I would easily talk myself out of it. So um, if you have any ideas on how to like stay focused on what you want, your goal, and whatever you have to do to get yourself to go to these events, share them with me, and I'll be sure to share my, whatever I'm going through and whatever helps me get my butt to those events and talking to those people, making the sales or making the connections. I'll be sure to share those with you as well. Um, that's really what I want this whole YouTube session to be about. It's all about sharing, me sharing what I'm going through and what I'm the the steps that I'm taking and the skills that I'm learning and applying to grow my business, to start talking to people and get over the fear, The other thing that I also battle with is anxiety and depression. So I'll definitely be sharing a little bit of that. I don't want it to be too much about depression and anxiety, and because it can be kind of a downer. But if it's something that I'm dealing with, and if it's something that you guys are dealing with, I mean, I definitely want all of us to talk about it and share and be open, as much as open as we want to be. I just want this. I want you guys to know that this is a safe place for all of that, and hopefully we can help each other get through the day. Um, so I think I'm gonna end this video right here. I apologize that it's just a talking head. I promise you the rest will be, the others will be better. And I'm going to try and do this every day, just to sort of track what I'm doing. I think tomorrow I'll talk to you. I don't know how many of you guys are looking for artist lofts, um, or any type of like workplace outside of the home, because a lot of small businesses, we work from home. And if you're at the point where you're starting to, where you want to find a studio to rent or an office to rent, I think part of what I'll talk about tomorrow, is my experience, the questions I should have asked, and the things I should have looked for before moving in here. Because although I do consider myself incredibly fortunate that I'm here and I have a place to do my work, um, there are some things about this place that are driving me crazy. So I'll be sure to share that tomorrow. Um, Thank you so much for listening and bearing with this talking head for 20 minutes. If there's anything that I've said that has really struck a chord with you and you'd like to talk about it, please ask your questions in the comment section, or share your comments. And if you have a moment, please like the video and subscribe so you can start getting them on a daily basis, so you know that you're getting them on a daily basis. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me, and I hope you have a great evening. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.